My name is John Arild. In my daily work, I work as a project manager, and I also have a sustainability responsibility in Fagne, which is the power company in Haugesund Kraft. But today I'm representing Haugesund Kraft. So the past years of my main focus has been on R&D projects like this one, an Utsira pilot and Utsira Living Lab. So I'm looking forward to tell you a little bit more about the progress, the status, and the opportunities we have as we see it. That will generate for the both of Utsira Island, Haugesund Kraft, and others cooperating partners. So I will start with a very important thing for the whole company. This is safety. Always think twice, and health and safety and environmental concerns are top of priority in everything what Haugesund Kraft does. So Utsira is not an exception. It has become a well-known saying that if it works at Utsira, it's a rough climate out there, it works everywhere. So in other words, the same natural circumstances that give Utsira energy and makes it an excellent test arena for new technology has also created challenges and delays. For example, with regards to the installation of solar panels in strong wind. It's really strong winds out there. So we wish everyone to be safe at work and get back home safely. Therefore, we always encourage people to take a moment or two, if necessary, to assess a potential risk factors and avoid damage to themselves, land and property. So this is important in Haugesund Kraft to in a daily work. These are our owners. I'm not going to use very much time on those, but this is Utsira. They own a little bit of us, 0.2%, I think. So that's the municipality we're going to talk about today. If I can get this work, of course, I need to have this one with me. The UN sustainability goals. We believe we can in this project we can relate to several of those goals. So we like to use this one, and we mean what we're doing. So this is our 4 main goals: as a clean energy and smarter society, responsibility production, and reduced footprint. So we need those 4 goals, main goals, we always have with us in our thinking and our strategy. This is the company in Haugesund Kraft, Fagne, where I work. Bergen Energy, which sells electricity, fiber production, and IT company and wind offshore. Endra with the sun parks, and Hamnekraft, which delivers power to ships. So this is the family, Haugesund Kraft family. I'm not going to use anything on this one. A little the background in Norway and everybody else in Europe. I see that we are talking about the green change and the lack of energy and what we have to do with that. We also have to build many lines, new lines, in a short time. So we are looking for other technologies that can help us in this change and this fast change in the society. So because we can't deal with the amount of projects in that short time. We don't have people and we don't have resources to do that. So we need to use more new technology to help us. So this is some of the background for this project as well. Not only, but it is an important thing we think about every day and work after. So this is our area where we our Fagne's license area. So this is where we operate normally. And Utsira is a little. Can you see Utsira in out on the west? It's only a small part of this license area, and it's far out in the west. At, I believe it's 1.7 kilometers from Karmøy, and it's always blowing there, they say, and usually do. So just to show you where we are in the map. Bergen is north of here, and Stavanger is south of here. Yeah, in 2008, Utsira installed fiber network cable. This is from our company Altibox, and was the first municipality in Norway with 100% fiber coverage. After this, Utsira has been involved in several pilot projects and collaboration with Haugesund. With the support from Enova and Ulla Førre Fund, we are looking at investments at least of Norwegian 20 million Norwegian crowns, 20 million on the island to further develop the Utsira Living Lab concept into a national catapult test center for sustainable energy solutions. This is a thing we're working with now. It's not settled yet, but this is a goal we're going to have to change this to a national catapult test center. It all started with a project in 2017, where we had a request from a land-based fish farming, which requires a lot of power. And we don't have that because our cable out there is long and it's not sufficient to deliver that amount of power. In the theory, we can transfer 5 megawatts, but because of the length, it only took 1. So that's not enough for the fish farming project. So that was the beginning of this. So what we were thinking, what we're going to do to manage that. So I'm going to show you a little bit afterwards the first big project in this case. Utsira municipality has long since understood that the sustainable development and the prerequisite for the settlement and about achieving more local value creation and new jobs. It's important for them to get new jobs. It's not many people living there. It was 180 some years ago. Now it's 200, but that's due to refugees from Ukraine. So they need jobs. One of the important prerequisites for the business development is security for energy supply. Another slogan, the Green Smart Island Community, among other things, the ferry will be electrified and the aquaculture established. That's the goal from Utsira. Power demand will increase dramatically while the submarine cable, as I was talking about, it has secure power supply to the island, has long had limited capacity. So it's expensive to replace that cable, and the customers cannot always pay that. I think we're talking about 200 million or something like that. No, sorry, 20 million. That's a lot of money for one cable. This is one of the reasons why Haugesund has looked at alternative solutions to make Utsira self-sufficient in clean energy, so that it can postpone investment in an expensive subsea cable, and at the same time make Utsira a zero-emission society. That's important for Utsira. This is currently a lot of activities on Utsira. Old facilities and are being upgraded, and new units for power production and storage are under construction. We're almost finished with that. Wind power and solar power are definitely a part of the solution for the electrification of the society. But also smart management of consumption and grid are essential for the flexibility in the energy system. Although Utsira is Norway's smallest municipality, they are perhaps the one with the greatest ambitions. That's my experience anyway. The municipality has long had a vision of the island becoming a showcase for renewable and energy technologies. So Haugesund has not only contributed to the fulfilling this vision, but also facilitated the establishment of Utsira as a living test center for smart and climate-friendly energy solutions. This is a video, but I'm not going to start this one. The other one before is a video as well, but you can have the slides afterwards and look for yourself. This is on LinkedIn, so telling a little bit of the green focus on the island. This is the island itself. You can see the ferry from Haugesund is coming in from the north. So when it's bad weather, it's going in the south. So, but usually it's going in the north. So, and the subsea cable I was talking about is this one coming from Karmøy. It's not. There's another island, but it's almost at shore. You can call it mainland. But this is a long cable. It's 17 kilometers. And old history. We got 2 wind turbines owned by Solvind today, but this is the first hydrogen plant, I believe, in the world. Hydro built this in 2003-4 and produced hydrogen. They don't do that anymore. They sold the wind turbines and took away the plant. So, but they were, I believe, the first in the world to do that. So today we are using it as a part of our project, total project, to give power to the island in a in an island mode. Solvind is looking at if they can build because this is they are old, the wind turbines, but they want to build 3 new ones up to, I think, 50 megawatts, 5 each. They are on a process to decide if they're going to take further this case of this project. It's a big project, and you also have to have in mind there are Utsira with many wind turbines. So this can be a challenge for the people living there. They're saying yes to this, but I can hear someone talking about it's enough now. So, but nothing decided. Previously, the power requirement on the island on a cold winter day was close to that the subsea cable can manage. In addition, many electricity customers on the island experienced large fluctuations in the voltage, bad quality on the voltage, when the grid was heavily loaded. So then we took phase 1, subjects focused on increased capacity and delivery quality. So that was number 1. So then Fagne decided to upgrade the local grid from 11 kilowatts to 22 kilowatts. Smart grid sensors and analysis, energy balancing system, power electronics, batteries for grid support has also been mounted. and have been crucial for the successful operation of the microgrid on the island. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this one, the batteries and the power electronic in a slide or two below here. So I'm not telling you more about those now. And we also have Haugesund Energy, which has focused on equipping more private houses, substations, and the tourist cabin with local production, solar power, and smart management for participation on the local flexibility market nodes. If you have heard about that one, that's a test we had last year. It was successful, and we're going to have the last winter test next week. So then we're going to shut down a couple of customers to see if it works in the flexibility market. Stage 2, these are the white symbols. All the green one we have done. The white is possibilities, and some of them are coming. This one is coming, that we know, and the ferry is coming. So, and we also have a project in wave power, which needs to do some work before we can say it's on the way. But the other ones are possibilities. Yeah, and the land-based, I can tell that there's also a land-based fish farm. It goes from, it says 1 to 4 megawatts here, but that has changed. They want a bigger one, and they now need on top 22 megawatts. That's a lot more than we can support on bed. And in average, they need 12 megawatts. So still a lot. So that's probably a game changer. But we do have, I hope, Utsira Nord coming. Maybe we have to change the cable. I don't know. But if Utsira Nord is coming, we hope, as well as the people on Utsira, that we will have a grid on Utsira, which all the power from the Utsira Nord is coming in, and from Utsira to the mainland. Then Fagne wants to take out 22 kilowatts from the same, and then we can deliver whatever it takes. So but that's yet to see what's happening there. They have a little bit delay, I understand, on that one. But we are Fagne as a company. We can also take responsibility for the grid station. That's what we have talking about with Statnett, our TSO. So they haven't decided yet what to do. There is our solution on running the island in an island mode. This is a battery and power electronic system that a company called Utsira has made, but not for this purpose. It's made for charging ferries. So this one has been on the Stord Island between Haugesund and Bergen on a ferry key called Jektivik. So the batteries and the whole package is 13 years old now. We have used them for approximately 2 years. So, and they're still going strong. So that is also a good sustainability project, I think. And one of the tests is how long will the batteries last. So, but in this project and this small substation, we can run all the island in an island mode. And then also is connected to the wind turbines on the east side of the island. So if the cable goes out, I can show you a situation picture from the Bertelas system. This is in Norwegian. I forgot to I have to translate this one. I will try to point out. This is the mainland cable, and it's off, as you see. And this is the south substation where the mainland cable is coming in. This is the wind turbines producing. You see they are producing both of them exactly like kilowatts. And we have the battery package here and the north substation here. So now they are producing, and they are producing enough to charge the battery. So the rest of the power is going for the consumption on the island. So of course, if the wind turbine is not going, we are using of the battery, and in the winter time we have power for around 30 minutes, I think, and the double in the summertime. But this works. We have tested every thinkable possibilities, and it starts. You can't notice when it's taking over. It's no blink in the light bulb or something like that. So you can't. The customers can't notice anything. So this one is working very good. And as an example of we are always the project we are doing. We want to use that in a big scale, in another project, in other projects, and so on. So it has to have a value, and not just on Utsira. So this is important. And a small example of a spin-off is the battery package, but in low voltage. In the low voltage lines in the mainland. So we are taking just the same concept like this one in a small package, just the size of a fridge, and it's 400 volts or 230 volts, not high voltage. This one, so. We're using it in rural areas, typical, where we have low voltage and problem with the quality on the voltage. So this one helps us to balance the whole net. So it's really working good, and we're using it for a short amount of time until we can upgrade the new lines. So it's helping us to delay projects, and the customers is happy between in the phase between. So this is just an example of spin-off, and it's not expensive. This is a cheap installation. This one, the first picture you can see, that's if we're going to build new lines there, it probably will cost us 2.5 million Norwegian kroner. And this one, that was the first project, cost us 600,000. So the next one is down to 400,000. So it's cheap and effectively, for sure. And back to Utsira, I'm talking about sustainable energy as a partner, and built Utsira as an catapult test center. And then we need a building. It's not a big building, but it's a building to host projects, R&D projects.
not only for Haugesund Kraft, but for everyone else as well. Sustainable energy is going to run this one for us. But as I mentioned a little bit earlier, it's not decided yet. It's going to be a case in the management group next week, and for the board in a month. So then we know if this project will be realized. But we are working with this case as well. And has a little small example why I mean it's a rough climate at Utsira. A little small padlock. It's 2.5 years, and we have been taking care of it, but this winter it really gave up. So and the under picture it's from the south side of a local prayer house, local church, and this tree has been here for many years, they say, and this is the shape of it. Some say it's a person sneaking out after dark and cutting it like this, but it is the weather doing this. It's hard winds from the north shaping the trees. So it's a good place to test equipment if you want to know the quality of them. This is a little bit of the private installation at Utsira. We have 9 private installations. That's mostly the solar panels, and we have a couple of places had with batteries, and we have hot water, and that's the swimming pool to the local school out there, and we do have a future home as a IT solution to run this for us. So it's working. That's one of the tests we're going to have next week, the last test. So this is just a picture of the energy concept of the municipal house on Utsira. So we are running our system with the system they have, the SD system they have. So this is also a possibility we can use elsewhere. So, and we are going to use it elsewhere. So we have some projects on Karmøy that we're going to do the same thing with the local companies. So yeah, this is from the first test. I'm not going into that one in details, but you will get the slides. So if you have some questions about it, I can answer afterwards. But we also have not only Utsira, Utsira Living Lab, and it's also a concept. So we have other places we are testing things, and we have a facility at our own head office, but maybe the most important one is at Haugesund. That's a big area with a lot of factories and companies, and they have a lack of electricity in the area. They're using 75% of their energy used is from gas, and that's very unusual in Norway anyway. So we have to do other things to supply them with extra power. So that's a big area which we going to test a lot of equipment and have projects out there. We have 2 main projects now, Euroflex 2 and NextGrid as the 2 main projects, but also smaller projects. We also have installed SafeMon at BKK, just mentioned before this one.
on Husøy and at Utsira. So we're going to use that in our project. A little bit of the intention we are getting.
Maybe you could wrap up in a few minutes in order to have some time for questions as well.
Yeah, I can. So it's important. I can hop over this one, and the time is going, and I will jump to this one, the two last ones. This is the project we have. I tried myself on AI last night, so this is my first time, so I have to work with that one. But these are the projects we are doing this at this time. The last one is on the pilot E. That's with the EVNY in Bergen. And that's a test against Statnett on the fast frequency west market. And we are using the battery and that I showed you outside further in the presentation. So, and it worked. We only have to prove it. We have some problem with some instruments, but then that we can fix. But we need some time on us. But it worked. So it was a good test. This is possibilities, future collaborative projects. So you have seen it in the right and the island chart. So not so much more to say on this one. So maybe I should stop there and stop for questions.